Hello and welcome to the Ray Law Criminal Defense channel. In 2020, the Black Lives Matter movement took off. The main catalyst of the movement primarily had to do with law enforcement's use of deadly force against black people. I'm Anthony Ray, one of the attorneys here at Ray Law Criminal Defense, where we believe it is critical to educate all on the legal impact of their actions. If you are new here, make sure you click that subscribe button and check out our other videos of interest. Let's take a look at the law, the legal procedure, and the facts for today. On January 14th, Southfield Police was investigating a car theft when a man started walking towards a car. A police officer in a marked police vehicle turned on the overhead lights and informed the man to step away from the vehicle. The man then proceeded to get in the car and drive it right at the officer. The officer fired shots at the man. Ultimately, the man fled the scene and sustained non-life-threatening injuries. In this case, the man survived his injuries, but there are many instances in which this is not the case, and the police conduct is called into question. So was the police officer in this situation justified in using deadly force against the man? When can a police officer use deadly force? The law surrounding when deadly force can be used has changed over the years. For example, up until 1985, Tennessee police officers were allowed to use all necessary means to effect an arrest when a suspect was fleeing or resisting arrest, even if it didn't pose a danger. The general standard today is that the police can use deadly force only if they believe it is reasonable to protect themselves or others from harm by an armed suspect, as well as against a fleeing unarmed suspect if there is a reason to believe a suspect may harm others. In the majority of cases, when a police officer kills a person as a result of using deadly force, the facts are reviewed to determine whether the police officer acted in a reasonable manner and whether the police officer or others were in any danger. In the present case, even though the man was not killed, the man and his family could bring charges against the police officer or the Southfield Police Department as a result of the gunshot wounds that he sustained. In contrast, the police officer can argue that he reasonably believed that he faced an imminent harm when the man drove the vehicle at him. The prosecutor could bring a number of charges against the driver, including attempted murder or assaulting an officer, in which case defenses here could include that the officer unnecessarily put him or herself in danger by putting him or herself in front of the vehicle. An additional defense would be that the man lacked any intent to commit murder or assault, and as such should not be convicted of such a crime. It is critical to be mindful of your conduct and actions when interacting with the police. If you are not, it could cost you your life. Be cooperative, calm, and respectful, even if the police officers are not. Next, you may be faced with additional charges on top of any other charges that the prosecutor intends to bring against you. Do not dig yourself a deeper hole. Do you think the police should be authorized to use deadly force? If not, what are your thoughts or opinions on how the police can protect themselves? Now, more than ever, it is important that you have a criminal defense attorney involved in your case to fight for and protect your rights. Get the Ray Law advantage. Get the protection and knowledge you need to get your life back on the right track. That's all for now. We'll see you next time.